Well, the terrible weather looks to be coming to an end, but just because it's getting warmer doesn't mean the snow will be that much easier to deal with. And Washingtonians may not have to worry about making sure their clocks are set for daylight savings time, as state legislators are considering adopting a standard time statewide.
And rain and freezing rain fell overnight, leaving roads slick and potentially icy this morning. We're also watching a winter weather advisory this morning. We'll talk about the conditions coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
5 o'clock. Good morning.
Good morning, Austin.
I made it.
I'm so glad. Thank you for joining us this morning on the morning show.
Yeah.
How are you doing this morning?
You know what? I'm doing good. I forced myself to go to bed around 8 o'clock, and I texted Riley. I said, if you don't see me here at the station by 4:15, call me. But I made it.
You did, so I'm glad. No phone calls were made this morning.
Yeah, well, we hope you had a great weekend, everybody. Let's see, what is it? The 22nd. 22nd
Yes.
already of January.
It is. That means it's my 6-year anniversary with my husband. But
Awesome.
like dating anniversary.
Yeah, right. You know, they're high
Yeah.
school sweethearts, right?
Yes. So I'm Riley Fitzgerald. This is Austin Reed. Let's get straight into our conditions because we've got some weather conditions to be aware of this morning. So let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. We're seeing that snow that's been on the ground all weekend, and we're going to be seeing this these wintry conditions for most of this week. We've got freezing rain that made the roads slick and potentially icy, and we are watching a winter weather advisory. We're on the lookout for that, so let's take a look at where it is. It's covering most of our region this morning from Yakima all the way to Walla Walla until 10 o'clock this morning. Winter weather advisory. We've also got a lot of these showers, wintry mix, that's the pink, across our region this morning, leaving our roads slick, and potentially once the weather drops a little bit, potentially freezing roads this morning. We've got around the freezing conditions all across our region. We're going to get to the upper 30s this morning across Yakima, Tri-Cities. Walla Walla is even going to be seeing the lower 40s. We'll talk about all of the conditions coming up in my full forecast. That's on the way.
All right, Riley, we'll see you soon. Thank you. The icy weather has led to a few delays this morning. The Ion, Morrow County, and Umatilla school districts are on a 3-hour delay. The Goldendale, Granger, and Sunnyside school districts are on a 2-hour delay. New this morning, the Kennewick Police Department investigating after a shooting late last night. Witnesses reported hearing multiple gunshots in the 4800 block of West Clearwater Avenue. Around 4:30 p.m., so just before the 5 o'clock hour, investigators said witnesses reported seeing gunshots coming from a vehicle and being shot towards a group of people. The car left the area a short time later. The investigators say that they found evidence at the scene, but they do not believe anybody was hurt. A large section of Interstate 82 is closed in both directions this morning due to several crashes and ice. According to WashDOT Sunday evening, the closure runs from milepost 112 near Kennewick to milepost 131 near Umatilla. Tow trucks are attempting to move vehicles off the roadway, and according to officials, there is no known time frame for reopening. Also, the Benton County Sheriff's Office reported Locust Grove Road is closed for an unknown amount of time. Shoveling snow is the tedious job we all have to do after every snowstorm. And if you haven't done it already, it is likely the snow is already packed and frozen, making it more difficult to clear your pathways. So if you find yourself in this situation, there are tools to help make your life a little easier. Ace Hardware says you can use an ice scraper like this to help break up any ice. Once you have cleared a pathway, you'll want to use some ice melt before the freezing rain comes in. They even sell some that is pet friendly. This will make it so the sidewalks are less slippery. While shoveling snow is a chore you may not want to do, one man says it's important to be a good neighbor.
And especially it helps out those people who are more vulnerable in our community, whether they have disabilities and are trying to get around, or whether it helps out our neighbors who may not have the strength and or inspiration to get out and do theirs.
Now, if you have to walk in the freezing rain or slippery conditions, you can buy traction cleats that go right over your shoes. Those are very helpful, and they will dig through the ice to keep you from slipping. The Pasco Police Department's Officer Dillsworth brought his hockey skates to work last night due to icy roads. The police department had several recommendations for dealing with the inclement weather. Sorry, I'm looking at this video and I'm just laughing. If you don't need to go out, don't. Wait for the roads to improve. If you have to go, slow down. Take your time and plan for your stops. There have already been several collisions all across the Tri-Cities. And the winter weather food banks need donations now more than ever. Amid the winter weather, I should have said. The cold has brought more people to Restoration Market, and they need the community's help. The market also accepts donations of clothes, blankets, pillows, and cleaning supplies. They make care packages of all the necessities to give out, including socks, hand warmers, gloves, snacks, and more.
Everything that they need to be able to sustain the weather, we take it to them daily. And so we may be closing the market here, but we will still have these items available for people to come and pick up and distribute.
The market's current major needs are bulk food items, as well as quick and easy, ready-to-go snacks, sweaters, jackets, gloves, any kind of winter clothing, and blankets. While the food bank is normally laid out like a grocery store, it's currently providing a temporary 24-hour warming center, and that is in Kennewick. Washington residents may not have to turn their clocks back for daylight savings time in the coming year. A new bill in the Washington legislature could permanently switch the state to standard time. Lawmakers say springing forward and falling back can lead to health risks. And Senator Mike Patton, who introduced the bill, says the goal is to have a permanent switch to Pacific Standard Time across the Washington area.
There's more workplace injuries after the switch. People get mixed up. They're late for work or late for church or whatever, a certain number of people. So all those things, I just think our life would be a little more harmonized if we had the consistent standard.
But is being late to work that bad? I don't know. If the bill becomes law, it can be put into effect without federal approval, according to Senator Patton. Other states like Oregon, California, Nevada, and Idaho are also considering similar laws to do away with daylight savings time. If it passes, we would fall back to standard time on November the 4th, and we'd stay there. Eastern Washington District 5 Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers is holding a congressional hearing on protections for the lower Snake River dams. The chair of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, McMorris Rogers, announced the hearing on Friday. Key witnesses set to testify come from the Council on Environmental Quality, the U.S. Department of Energy, NOAA, and Bonneville Power. In regards to the administration's proposal to breach or remove the dams, McRogers says, quote, "This hearing will provide an opportunity to expose how its plans will destroy people's lives in eastern Washington," end quote. The hearing is scheduled for January the 30th. 5:08 is your time now, and alternatively, the proposal breach that the lower Snake River dams is partially linked to dwindling and endangered salmon populations. Many of the Pacific Northwest indigenous tribes support breaching the dams, hoping to restore their sacred relationship with a free-flowing river and the salmon, which holds a cultural significance for many tribes. Saturday, the Whitman Mission National Historic Site in Walla Walla held a screening of a documentary called Covenant of the Salmon People about the Nez Perce tribe and its ancient promise to protect Chinook salmon from extinction. All right, 5:09 now. We will return in just a moment, but first, another quick look at your weather, Riley.
We've got slick roads from overnight freezing rain, a cold, potentially dangerous day on the roads this morning. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And amid record low donation numbers, the American Red Cross is asking for help as the winter weather impacts blood donations. We are on your side on this Monday morning. We're back with more Good Morning Northwest in just a couple of minutes.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side, and confidence in your real estate journey.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Are you looking for a new car that's sporty, fun, practical, with great fuel efficiency? Check out the 2023 Kia Forte LXS at Overturf Kia and make a bold impression when you ride in style. Now, just $19,999. Plus, get 3.9% interest for up to 48 months. Take delivery today or reserve a car that is on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
More epic than a stampede of beach stallions. More epic than a buttery tail whip. More epic than Emma keeping her mitts off the fresh muffins. It's the final days of the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale. Like the Summit, now only $332.49. Check out any Doctor's Choice Hybrid and save $100. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Plus, no interest until January 2028, and free shipping. But hurry, the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Dear all-wheel drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. At 5:13 on this Monday morning, we have a health alert for you. Blood donation centers are calling for more donors right now. The American Red Cross is facing the lowest number of people giving blood in the last 20 years. Many donors are canceling their appointments because of severe winter weather. Now, some of the donor recruitment managers say the center has lost 80% of donors. And in this severe winter storm, that's not helpful.
We've had to cancel several drives because of the winter over the last 2 weeks. And also, donors aren't wanting to leave their house, which, you know, I don't blame them if you're getting a foot of snow a day, right?
Because of the weather, the American Red Cross says more than 65 blood drives were canceled last month alone. Now, if you have a cold or flu, you cannot donate yet, so please wait and come back when you feel better. A salmonella outbreak linked to cantaloupe is now over. The Centers for Disease Control made the announcement last Friday. More than 400 people became sickened in 44 states. That led to 158 hospitalizations and 6 deaths. The tainted cantaloupe also was sold in Canada, and Canadian officials this morning say they had more than 160 cases. That included 61 hospitalizations and 7 deaths. Now, the cantaloupes were sold at a number of retailers, including Quick Trip, Kroger, Trader Joe's as well, between September and December of last year. Well, 5:15 now, the FDA is warning anyone who may have put cantaloupe products in the freezer, well, you should check if they were part of that recall. And if people are not sure, they should throw out the cantaloupe. A handful of House members are sounding the alarm about a dietary supplement they say is dangerous and linked to seizures, overdoses, and deaths. They are now asking the Food and Drug Administration to review tianeptine, if I'm saying that right, sorry, it's one of those drugs, and determine its presence in the United States. The FDA previously warned about the supplement's side effects. The National Institute of Health says that the drug is used in Europe to treat people who do not respond well to other drugs prescribed for depression. While tianeptine, we'll go with that, is marketed around the world, the United States is among a handful of countries that prohibits its use for medical treatment. Some have called the medicine, quote, gas station heroin. That is because the supplement is often found at gas stations and convenience stores, and I guess it makes you kind of loopy. The lawmakers say recent reports indicate that the drug is extremely addictive, and stopping its use often triggers symptoms similar to withdrawing from opioids. Currently, the dietary supplement is banned in 9 states. 5:16 on this Monday. It's January 22nd. Still ahead, despite a warm-up, the deadly winter weather isn't over. It's just evolving into sleet, ice storms, and floods. And 34 degrees, live look from our Legends Skycam. Our Riley Fitzgerald returning with a look at your first alert forecast. Stay with us, we're on your side.
It's the final days of the Epic Sell-Off at Furniture Row. Find epic savings on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, no interest until January 2028. Epic styles, epic selection, all with epic savings. Only at Furniture Row. Hurry, sale ends soon.
It's Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Even if you've been vaccinated against HPV, keep getting screened until age 65. Get more at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Becky Morris at Prosser Memorial Health's Grandview Clinic. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Have you ever had a day like this? Bad days are why we got in the game. Kapuza Lighty, Accident Injury Lawyers.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and you won, and you've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
For a small organization like us, that is not an insignificant amount of money.
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person, so when I do get the recognition for the stuff that I do, it's like very rewarding.
She was just the perfect person.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Bruno! Bruno! Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 NMAC cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
It was snowing.
Icy, foggy, a mess.
I was driving slow.
I had studs.
It was hard to see.
I just wanted to get home.
He was sliding right towards me.
Spinning out of control.
Slow motion.
And then bam!
I got hurt bad.
Hospital bills.
Insurance hassles.
It was overwhelming.
So I called
Tamaki Law.
Tamaki Law.
Tamaki Law.
If you've been injured in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
It's the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale, like the Summit, now only $332.49, or save $100 on any Doctor's Choice Hybrid. Plus, no interest until January 2028 and free shipping. Hurry, the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress ends soon.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. 34 right now outside in Richland. We're going to be taking a look at a lot of conditions, winter conditions that are affecting our region today. Freezing rain overnight still affecting most of our areas. That means slick roads, potentially icy roads if it gets a little bit colder, and a winter weather advisory that we're tracking right now. Let's take a look until 10 o'clock this morning from all the way Cle Elum down to Pendleton and up and down. We're seeing this winter weather advisory, cold conditions, and take a look at our radar. We see that pink is the rain-snow mix across a lot of our regions. So we're seeing a lot of this rain-snow mix and rain affecting our areas this morning. Taking a look at our futurecast, we see the rain moving across the region over the day today, sprinkling through our region. This rain and rain-snow mix drying out mostly for our Tuesday. We do see some places with showers being affected. A lot of clouds coming in on Wednesday and another band of showers and potentially snow starting on Wednesday. We'll take a look at our 7-day forecast in just a little bit, but let's take a look at our temperatures right now. We're just above our freezing level. From Ellensburg is seeing 32, Tri-Cities 34. We're staying pretty cool this morning. Let's take a look at our highs for today. We've got upper 30s affecting the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 30s as well. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing those lower 40s. So a little bit warmer affecting the Walla Walla area and the Blue Mountain region this morning. Let's take a look at our temperatures for this evening. Once again, very similar to what we're seeing right now, mostly sticking around the 30s and the freezing mark. Walla Walla is just a little bit warmer along the blues. Let's take a look at a community photo before we get into our 7-day forecast. This was sent in by Sandy Snook. This is her grandson, Ryder, doing community service around Milton Freewater. She says they got permission to share this photo. So if you get outside today, maybe do some community service just like Ryder here. That was sent in by Sandy. So let's get on to our 7-day forecast. We're seeing mid to upper 30s across most of the week for the Yakima region. Our lows are sticking around the lower 30s, so be sure to watch out for those freezing conditions overnight. Potentially this rain turning back into ice on the roads. If we take a look at the Yakima area, drying up a little bit for our Tuesday. We have those rain showers coming in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and into our weekend. So be sure to be watching out for that freezing rain that's affecting a lot of our areas. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, we're seeing that mostly we're in the upper 30s across the week. That rain is affecting us on that Monday, that Wednesday, and of course we have it on Saturday as well. So our lows are staying around the lower 30s. So we are seeing those freezing conditions overnight. If we take a look at the area for Wednesday, we are seeing lower 40s for the Walla Walla area. Freezing conditions over the overnight across the region. We do have showers on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we see them on Saturday as well. Lots of cloudy conditions around our region, possibly some sun breaks again for your day tomorrow. Some showers affecting our areas throughout the week. So remember, we've got freezing temperatures overnight in a lot of our regions. We do have some slick roads to be aware of in this winter weather advisory that we're watching until 10 o'clock this morning. Austin, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Riley, thank you much. 524 on this Monday. We have some good news in the weather. It is getting warmer, but the bad news It's getting warmer. Changing temperatures are bringing different severe weather this week. Here's Tim Kelly with the story.
Thank God I got all new equipment.
The death toll is rising from back-to-back storms, with Tennessee, Mississippi, and Oregon hit the worst. The severe weather isn't over yet, but it is changing. Soon, some places could be almost 30 degrees warmer than last week.
See, it's still kind of leaking and dripping down.
That's a break for people with frozen pipes.
There was a lot of loud pops, and I'm guessing that was all the pipes that were starting to crack.
The warm-up also helps places like Michigan City, Indiana, where people are digging out of 3 feet of recent snow.
I'm at people's beck and call, because number one, they have to get out.
People were asking us to clear out parking spot in front of their house.
But while warmer weather means less snow, it doesn't necessarily mean less precipitation. Today, the Central Plains are getting sleet and ice storms. That has officials in multiple states asking people to stay home. Areas farther south likely will see even warmer temperatures. There, forecasters predict heavy rain and a risk of flooding. I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Yeah, not Tim Kiley, like I said. It's still early, everybody. I'm getting used to this schedule. Thank you for that story, Amy. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, these days, smartphones are a part of everyday life for most Americans. But one company is willing to pay big money to start off your phone, to stay off your phone for a month. This is a talker. We'll be right back.
Next live, The Bachelor dishes on the new season.
Gets me excited to think about it.
Plus, Celebrity Jeopardy host Ken Jennings. And Parenting Week kicks off.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Ben Franklin Transit is hiring safety-oriented coach operators. Become a crucial part of the Tri-Cities community and provide a vital service to our riders. Get out from behind a desk and experience a workday that keeps you moving. Enjoy CDL training, comprehensive benefits, and generous paid time off. When you're driving for Ben Franklin Transit, you're part of a growing team of community-oriented professionals. Apply now to join the Ben Franklin Transit team.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
The back end was in the back seat. There was nothing left of the rear.
Danny was in pain, and the insurance company was giving him the runaround.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company that I didn't have. I felt very comforted. I felt like I was going to be taken care of, that I didn't have to worry about it.
The insurance company couldn't run around me, and Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
I know it's not my business, but I just had to tell you.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
Yeah, maybe we should all keep this to ourselves. No selfies.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
Get any phone free when you switch to US Cellular. US Cellular, built for us.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
We were just talking about this, I think the first day that we met
Yes.
on Tuesday. How long can you go
Ooh.
Phone free.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
One company, though, is willing to pay people $10,000 to do their, it's called digital detox.
Oh.
No phone at all for an entire month.
Well, Siggy's Dairy, which makes Icelandic-style yogurt, says it's nice to live a simpler life with less distractions. And as we all know, many of those distractions come from the phone. So in addition to cash, other prizes available include 3 months worth of Siggy's yogurt, a 1-month prepaid SIM card, and appropriately enough, a smartphone lockbox. I thought that's a lunchbox. Lockbox. And for those willing to put down the phone, more information is on Siggy's website. Do you think that you'd be able to go a month without the phone?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Here's the thing. I have 2 phones. I have the personal phone. I have the work phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, would I be putting down both of those phones? I can't really go without my work phones. I make a lot of phone calls during my days. So.
I know. I mean, but for $10,000, and it's only a month, I guess I'd have to think about it.
Exactly. So I don't think I would be able to put my phone down. I'm checking the weather app a lot lately. So let's take a live look outside. You're going to be needing to check the weather report and check Apple Valley News Now, the app on your phone. We've got a lot of conditions to be aware of. We put out push alerts for our road closures and things like that. So download the Apple Valley News app. Taking a live look outside right now. We've got 34 out in Richland right now. Slick roads, potentially icy conditions. We're keeping track of that forecast. Austin?
Also ahead on Good Morning Northwest in our 5:30 half hour, former President Donald Trump and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley are the latest major GOP candidates remaining ahead of tomorrow's New Hampshire primary. And former President Trump is expected in court again today after requesting that his defamation case involving writer E. Jean Carroll will be thrown out.
In today's Tech Bites, Ford is cutting production of its F-150 Lightning electric pickup. The move is now being blamed on lower than expected demand. Starting in April, Ford will scale back to just 1 shift at the Michigan factory that builds the electric trucks. Google has made it easier to unsubscribe from unwanted emails in Gmail. Now the option appears when hovering over emails as opposed to only being able to do so after they are opened. And it will show automatically on the emails opened in the app as opposed to behind the 3 dots menu. Finally, Apple's upcoming Vision Pro headset is going to cost a pretty penny to repair. Apple's repair and service page reportedly says replacing a cracked cover glass will run nearly $800. Other repairs could cost up to $2,400. Prices are cheaper if you buy Apple's insurance plan. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do. For Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs,
thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
Watch this. We get the team it up, know that we making them nervous. This in the battle, we can't have discussion. I'm talking about doing the verses. So make it a good one.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Inspire. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Right now at 5:30, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has suspended his Republican presidential campaign, ending his 2024 White House bid ahead of tomorrow's New Hampshire primary. And former President Trump's legal team has requested the case be dismissed in his second defamation trial involving writer E. Jean Carroll.
And rain and freezing rain fell overnight, leaving roads slick and icy this morning. We're also watching a winter weather advisory this morning. We'll talk about the conditions coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, everybody. Just after 5:30 now. It's 5:34. We're a little late. That's okay. It's a Monday.
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
It's my first day on the morning show. I'll be with everybody for the rest of this week.
Yes.
So looking forward to it. I'm awake at least.
Exactly. And did you get outside at all on the roads this weekend?
I did. You know what? I checked out Clover Island for the first time.
Oh, incredible.
Yes, it was awesome. There was like one car in the kind of like that parking lot area where you can like, you know, look at the bridges, and I had a breakfast burrito.
Incredible.
And I'm all by my lonesome right now. My family isn't coming out until summer because the kids, we want them to
finish out their school year.
Correct. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it definitely is warmer. You know, the first day I arrived to the Tri-Cities, it was 6 degrees.
Yes, it was pretty horrible last week. So compared to last week, this week, we kind of got it easy.
Right.
So let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. And if you got out this weekend, you also experienced those not fantastic road conditions as well. We can see them right now. They're slick. They're a little bit icy as well. So we had freezing rain overnight. We're going to be continuing with these slick roads, a winter weather advisory. Let's take a look at that winter weather advisory all the way across our region from Cle Elum to Pendleton, from Dayton to the Dalles. We're seeing this winter weather advisory until 10 o'clock this morning, which means very, very cold conditions and a lot of rain to be aware of, and rain-snow mix on our radar right now. We see this pink is that rain-snow mix. It's falling most across our region. I took a look outside a little bit ago in Kennewick, and we are seeing that rain still falling just a little bit. If we take a look at our temps right now, we're mostly seeing conditions around the freezing mark. Taking a look at our highs today, upper 30s for the most part, Yakima, Tri-Cities, rainy conditions through the morning and afternoon and a little bit into the evening for Walla Walla. Upper 30s, lower 40s for the Walla Walla area. I'll have all of your conditions coming up in my full forecast. That's on the way, but for now, I'll send it back to Austin.
All right, Riley, thank you for that. 5:36, a major development in the race for president. Ron DeSantis is dropping out and supporting former President Donald Trump. Sources say Governor DeSantis has no current plans to campaign with Trump. In the meantime, Trump could take the stand in a New York City courtroom today. ABC's Melissa Adon is following all the developments from New Hampshire, where voters head to the polls tomorrow.
And then there were two.
I can't ask our supporters to volunteer their time and donate their resources if we don't have a clear path to victory.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, once thought to have the best chance of supplanting Donald Trump as leader of the GOP, now suspending his presidential campaign and endorsing Trump just days before the New Hampshire primary.
Trump is superior to the current incumbent, Joe Biden.
Trump has spent much of his campaign slamming DeSantis.
The problem with Ron DeSanctimonious is that he needs a personality transplant.
But after DeSantis suspended his campaign, a friendlier tone.
I'd like to take time to congratulate Ron DeSantis and, of course, a really terrific person.
Now, the only person standing between Trump and the Republican nomination is former Ambassador Nikki Haley. But Haley is facing a double-digit deficit heading into tomorrow's primary, with 50% of likely Republican primary voters supporting Trump. Haley at just 39%, according to a CNN University of New Hampshire poll. Haley says even if she loses tomorrow, she's not quitting.
We're going home to South Carolina. We're going to crisscross the state that I love so much. So we're not backing out anytime soon.
Haley is questioning if Trump is mentally fit to serve after the former president appeared to confuse her with former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi when recently discussing the January 6th riot at the Capitol.
When you're dealing with the pressures of a presidency, we can't have someone else that we question whether they're mentally fit to do this.
Today, Haley is expected to hold multiple rallies across the state of New Hampshire. Meantime, Trump is expected in court in New York for the case brought on by E. Jean Carroll. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Okay, Melissa, former President Trump is again asking for a mistrial in author E. Jean Carroll's defamation case against him after she admitted deleting emails. Trump attorney Alina Habba already asked for a mistrial earlier this week. After Carol testified the deleted emails contained threats to her safety, the judge quickly rejected that initial request. In a Friday letter, Haba asked the judge again, saying that without the records, there is no way to prove when the threats occurred. The trial is to determine how much money and damages Trump owes Carol over 2019 defamatory statements about her allegations. Haba argues that the emails might have shown Carol was getting threats before Trump even spoke about her. Last May, a jury found Trump sexually abused Carol in the 1990s and then defamed her in 2022. She was awarded $5 million in damages. All right, we're going to get a look at your weather forecast. That's coming up. Riley?
Slick roads from overnight freezing rain, a cold, potentially dangerous day on the roads this morning if those slick roads ice. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
Also ahead, we'll take a look at a new report that shows which states drop the most cash on groceries. Find out where Washington stands. That's coming up as it is 5:40 on the morning on this Monday. Good morning, everybody.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
Now you can add them or other faves to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Fred's Appliance has GE Profile appliances on sale with smart leading-edge features that make life a little easier.
Smart features and sophisticated designs to simplify your life.
Profile dishwashers are quiet, powerful, and offer flexible loading options.
Fred's has more kitchen packages than you'll find anywhere. Save on GE appliances with up to $2,000 in rebates at your local Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has appliances in stock and on sale. Stop in and see us today.
Get ready to spin, win, and end January with cash at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in the $150,000 Mega Spin Extravaganza Grand Prize Drawing. Use your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day. Then join us this Saturday, January 27th, for a chance to take home the grand prize of $5,000 cash during the Mega Spin finale. Will you take home the grand prize? Keep playing in February for more chances to spin and win. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Valley Nissan is your new Nissan Rogue headquarters. Over 25 new Rogues to choose from, all on the lot and clearly marked with low sale prices. Drive home a new 2023 Rogue for as low as $27,990. And listen to this, interest rates as low as 0%, so why wait? Price, selection, and low APR financing. The time to buy is now. The place to buy is Valley Nissan. So come see us today. Valley Nissan is your new Rogue headquarters.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
A small historic town in Idaho's Bitterroot Mountains.
It's really unparalleled. 2 ski resorts are 15 minutes away from here.
Wallace.
The entire city's on the National Register of Historic Places.
Fly the Northwest.
Just take a look around. It's gorgeous.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
Now you can add them or other faves to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
At 5:43, we have some consumer headlines for you. Grocery prices are undoubtedly high compared to previous years, but households pay more in certain states. The Census Bureau's Household Pulse survey shows American families shell out about $270 a week on groceries. The exact amount fluctuates with the number of people in a home. It also depends on where people live. Households in California, where I came from, pay the most at $297 a week. Yep. Nevada and Mississippi comes in second and third. Washington sits at fourth at $287.67. The states where families spend the least on groceries are North Carolina, New York, that surprises me, and Illinois. New York, it's just really interesting. All right, coming up, we have a look at sports. It was an exciting weekend of playoff football, and with the AFC and NFC champions set, we're going to take a look at the action from this weekend. At 34 degrees right now, Riley Fitzgerald updating your forecast as we are starting a brand new week. A bit of light rain, a little bit of like a sleet mix. She'll have an update coming up. Good morning, Northwest.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Looking for a car with more room for adventure? Make your presence known when you drive away in a new 2024 Kia Sportage LX with all-wheel drive from Overturf Kia. Now only $29,999. Plus, get 4.25% interest for up to 48 months. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anilari, where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anilari's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anilari Winery today.
Dear all-wheel drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 NMAC cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
This Valentine's Day, discover the perfect treat for your loved one at Country Mercantile. From gourmet selections to sweet indulgences, we have something for everyone. Whether it's a box of chocolates, a bottle of cider, or a jar of homemade jam, we have the perfect gift to show your love. Shop online today or visit our store to explore our Valentine's collection. Make this Valentine's Day memorable with Country Mercantile. Visit countrymercantile.com now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Hope you had a great weekend and stayed warm because it was cold outside. It was slick outside, and if you got out on the roads, I hope you are very, very safe. Today might be a little bit better on the roads, but we did have some freezing rain overnight tonight. We have some slick roads. If it gets below freezing in some of our areas, we might be seeing some icy roads, but so far so good this morning. We do have a winter weather advisory that we're seeing right here till 10 o'clock today. We have some cold conditions and that wintry mix that's coming down right now. So if we take a look at our radar, we are going to be seeing that wintry mix. That pink is our snow and rain mix. We have a lot of rain across the region, heading across our areas right now. And I just took a look outside a little bit ago, and when I drove in also, there was some rain falling. So be aware that there is rain out there on a lot of our roads right now. Taking a look at our futurecast, we see this band that's crossing our region this morning. We do have some showers sprinkling through our day today. For our Monday, overnight we have some more showers as well heading into our Tuesday morning. We're drying a little bit on our Tuesday. Wednesday is starting a little dry, but then we have another band of conditions that are coming across our areas. Some more snow and rain is on the way according to our futurecast. If we take a look at our temps right now, we're just above freezing in a lot of our areas. 32 for Pendleton, Prosser, Ellensburg. Otherwise, mostly staying in the 33, 34 range, so just above freezing. We're staying very cold this morning. Let's take a look at our temps for today. Our highs, we're seeing mid to upper 30s in the Yakima Valley. If we take a look at the Mid-Columbia, upper 30s for your day today, so a little warmer than we saw this weekend. Lower 40s for the Blue Mountain region. So that's our hot spot is along the Blues right now, mostly 42, Dayton, Milton, Freewater, staying around there. Tonight's conditions, we're seeing just below freezing in a lot of our areas, 34 for Walla Walla, so we are seeing just a little bit warmer across the Blues today. Otherwise, mostly sticking around freezing temperatures for our overnights. If we take a look at this community photo that was sent in, this is Ryder Snook, sent in by his grandma, and she said that she had permission to share this photo. Her grandson, Ryder, was doing some community service around Milton Freewater. We got a lot of that snow around our region, so if you got outside, maybe grab the snow shovel just like Ryder did. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We're seeing mostly mid to upper 30s across our week this week. Our weekend is warming up just a little bit to those lower 40s. We've got showers across our week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the Yakima area. For our lows, we're dropping into the freezing temps. So some of those conditions, those wet conditions on the road, might be freezing a little bit. Drive very, very safe if you're going to be getting out. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, we see a little bit of that rain shower for our Monday, our Wednesday, and our Saturday. Overnight lows sticking around the freezing level. Some sun across our week, but mostly we're sticking just what we've seen for the last couple of days in that pretty cloudy, pretty overcast type of condition. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast for the Walla Walla region, showery conditions, overnight lows just a little bit warmer, but we will be dropping overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, that 31 right there. But otherwise, we're staying above freezing for our highs this week, but we do have a lot of rain showery conditions on the way. Have a fantastic and safe Monday if you get outside. Austin?
All right, Riley, thank you. I love that picture. Ryder, right? Ryder. Love it. Hey, turning to football now, the drama in Detroit and Buffalo was high. Fans on the edge of their seats, history was made. And in one game, it seemed history was actually repeating itself. Here's ABC's Derek Dennis.
And the Chiefs are going to be going to Baltimore.
This morning, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are headed to their 6th consecutive AFC Championship game after holding off the Bills in a back-and-forth game that came down to the wire. The Bills with a chance to tie it late, but then...
No, he doesn't make it!
Grown men crying in the stands as the Bills suffer yet another heartbreak. The miss eerily similar to this Super Bowl classic back in 1991.
It is no good!
There's one happy team at the end of the season, really, and when it's not you and you're so close, it sucks.
It was the Bills' defense that lost this game. Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense firing on all cylinders.
It's always fun when you get to come together as a team and really just be like y'all versus everybody and get the win.
Kelce has the touchdown.
Travis Kelce scoring 2 of the Chiefs' 3 touchdowns. His famous brother Jason celebrating shirtless, chugging a beer as Taylor Swift joined him, cheering on the Chiefs.
End zone! Touchdown, Detroit!
Meanwhile, cheers in the Motor City as the Lions move one step closer to something we've never seen before. Detroit in the Super Bowl. The Lions dismissing the Bucs 31-23 to advance to the NFC title game. Elated fans celebrating in the streets.
Go Lions! Woo!
The last time the Lions won a championship, I was 9 years old, and I've been a loyal fan since 1950. I mean, I've been waiting for this for a long, long time.
That was ABC's Derek Dennis with the story. Wow, since 1950. Hey, back in Buffalo, a player on the Chiefs claimed the team's hot water was shot off in the locker room. But we cannot confirm that overnight. The Chiefs take on the Ravens in Baltimore at 3 p.m. Eastern next Sunday, followed by the Lions and 49ers at 6:30 Eastern. 5:54 when we come on back. A 20-year-old sophomore at the University of Alabama has made golf history, becoming the first amateur to win on the PGA Tour since Phil Mickelson 33 years ago.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
All right, so my job here is the food and beverage executive chef. I've been here 10 years. Started off here as an entry-level cook. I was given the opportunity to step into the executive chef role, which is the position that I'm in. I've been in that position for about 6 years now, almost. What I do here, I handle not so much the day-to-day operations, but everything that goes into the menu planning, the SOPs for all of the cooks, recipes, ensuring all the recipes are all the same, the consistency, the vision of the food and beverage department as far as the aesthetics, what is it going to look like, what does the food preparation look like. We have everything from catering, fast food, employee meals, which is a cafeteria style setting, and then obviously our bread and butter, what we do, a buffet here at Legends. What we like to do here is try to keep our team members happy, try to be versatile with them, try to be flexible, whatever needs that they may have, we try to accommodate. We do have childcare here on property, so if somebody needs to drop their kids off at childcare, that option's always there. You could come into our department with no experience at all, but we're gonna show you how to hold a knife, we're gonna show you how to cut vegetables, we're gonna show you how to cut meat, we're gonna show you how to use all the equipment. Is the comfort of knowing that I'm gonna have my consistent 40 hours a week. And that goes from everywhere from a dishwasher all the way up to my position. It's another benefit of working here at Legends. I like to think of it more as a career rather than a job.
This Valentine's Day, discover the perfect treat for your loved one at Country Mercantile. From gourmet selections to sweet indulgences, we have something for everyone. Whether it's a box of chocolates, a bottle of cider, or a jar of homemade jam, we have the perfect gift to show your love. Shop online today or visit our store to explore our Valentine's collection. Make this Valentine's Day memorable with Country Mercantile. Visit countrymercantile.com now.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
History and beauty in one Idaho town, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. We're taking a look close to home. So if we take a look in the Kittitas County area, we're seeing mostly in the upper 30s, lower 40s. We see 40 in Vantage today. Showers likely across the region. Showers likely in the Yakima Valley as well. We see those upper 30s across the entire region. Lots of 39s there. Showers in the Yakima area. If we take a look in the Tri-Cities, Mid-Columbia region, we're seeing those mid to upper